fighters can seal the ring.
Our tail of the tape brought to you by Fairtex. Giles, 19 years of age, 5 years the junior of Close at 24. The record, 6 fights, 1 win for Close, 2 fights, 1 win for Nathan Giles here at Roots. Steve White and Matty Williams with your ringside.
Pretty familiar with both these young men for different reasons. Nathan Giles, a real standout of the Muay Thai Victoria pathway, where he's showing that he has a real good head on his shoulders, a very smart boxer. And fighting out of 8 Blades is a great place for a young technical fighter to develop their skill set. Well, Chris Close coming out to a song that got you up and out of your seat, Stephen. Well, we may as well call him the Doomslayer.
The Slayer has entered.
A bit familiar with each other from the Victorian circuit.
Round 1.
They touched gloves for round 1, Stephen.
Close in the white trunks, Giles in the black trunks. As we are underway here, 3 by 3 minute rounds.
Coming in with a stiff combination there was Close. Right hand up and over the top. He's trying to disturb the moustache of Giles, who looks like he's searching for clues with that thing attached to his top lip tonight. Oh, Close has some power, chopping away with the right elbow, the crucible blade, and framing across the hips to stop the onslaught from Giles.
Close now, just leans back, a kick from Giles. Close started training at age 6, went pro at age 20, originally under Combat Club Victoria Indigo, has describes himself as an aggressive forward pressure fighter, chopping away there at the legs of Nathan Giles.
It's Nathan Giles, the one pushing forward at the moment. Stephen, and cutting off the ring well. Very sound defensively as Giles. Hard to put one on.
Trying to teep away there at the midsection of Giles. Clubbing right hand over the top of the guard of Giles, taking on the gloves. Giles is trying to hunt him down, body, head, nice combination there from Close.
Close, one of these fighters, he's had the 6 fights, only for the 1 win, but he's had a lot really close calls, close decisions. So, you know, at times, probably in retrospect, when he looked back, he go, oh, if I just zigged when I should have zagged, you know, things might have been different, might have spent more time in the green. Well, tonight, there's a good opportunity for him to turn his fortunes around, coming off a win on Warriors Way with a bit of momentum, a bit of a wind in the sails for Close. And Giles, oh, the knee upstairs was a whisker away, Stephen.
We almost had a, well, that would have landed, that was definitely at least a count. That was almost flush there on the forehead of Chris Close.
Well, you would have had to get up on top of the Fleming flats to retrieve his head if they had have connected.
Close by name and by nature and by way of that knee. But we're back to the action here with 40 seconds to go in this opening round. Giles prods away with the left hand through the guard of Close, and leaving our referee had to get out of the way of that. Long rangy legs there of Giles, trying to find a target. Good success with the body rip so far as Close.
Yeah, it's obviously the plan, isn't it? Close, kicking hard to the body. Oh, the right kick was beautiful from Giles. Just planted the shin right on the forearm of Close. It comes forward now. Here's the 10-second clappers go.
Well, that's the end of the round number 1.
Started strong, did Chris Close, and it was Giles who probably finished the stronger of the pair after mounting some real pressure on Close.
We take a look at some of the highlights here, well, brief as they were.
The highlight.
The highlights, yeah. Plural, not plural. My English is bad, your maths is bad, then we'll call it even.
Oh, yeah,
they're back now.
We're back with the action. Stephen White, the left hand from Chris Close, and that right elbow was a great way to open up his first round, wasn't it? He looked good with the hands, did Chris Close. The defense is so good from Giles, as it always is. When he got in the clinch, there goes that big knee that just grazed across the chin, and the right kick to follow. Bad intentions on that exchange from Giles.
This fight, number 9 of the evening. Don't forget our main event, Cruz and Matthews. And on Deegan Martin, Jack Bennett, and Kobe Sandlands and Chuang Pham to come, amongst others, as we're back in the center of the ring, and these men are back to work. Kicking to the body that time is Giles.
Yeah, two great left kicks from Giles. Both connected, one to the ribs, one to the wrist of the glove. Marching forward now, giving Close no space. And that was a pun, Stephen. Right kick as Close tries to circle out to his left is good from Giles as well.
Just looking over my shoulder to see where that went right over mine, definitely. As Close now trying to get in and throw the leather, as he's been doing effectively so far in this fight. There we go, again to that body, kidney shots. And now Giles opening up with the knees.
Yeah, that was a huge moment. Giles with the left knee did some real damage and just got Close, putting it in reverse, backing out, but no backing out now as Giles piles on the pressure and slicing and dicing like a Ginsu 2000 with those elbows. Right kick backs up Close, who's in his own corner in a little bit of trouble. Head pulled down, here comes Giles looking for a finish.
Spinning elbow, wasn't far off. Giles now just trying to get through the guard here of Close's corner calling for the elbow, but it's Giles who's deploying them more effectively at the moment.
Man, Close is a tough cookie. He's a tough cookie. Is Close. Giles, that left knee is a thing of beauty, and he's starting to pull the head down of Close now too. Sock Clark just pierces the guard. Did that cut him? That was right on the forehead. What kind of moisturiser is Chris Close applying every morning as part of his daily hygiene routine? Stephen, I want some of that stuff.
Well, he should be up for a Vaseline sponsorship as well this evening. He's already handed out a few of those. As Close now backing up. Giles trying to target the left ribs there of Close. Calls for a knee from Close's corner. You see the sting starting to come out of a few of these shots from Close. Wore a fair bit of damage in that corner.
Yeah, and it's from those knees, I feel, the left knee of Giles is going to suck the gas tank out. He's siphoning it. And how much is left before Close can get to the gas station in 30 seconds to replenish? Calls a low one there, but it looked pretty good to me, Stephen. Jim Sitney-Tong calls the pair on, and Giles picked up where he left off, just targeting that body.
And Close feeling all the power of hell at the moment is the Slayer. He's looking for a health pickup to get him back in this fight. He's taking some real damage from all angles as the final 10 seconds of this second round elapse. Close again to the ribs there of Giles, and that will do it.
That's the end of round number 2.
2 of 3 rounds down, and one feels the momentum going the way of Giles pretty definitively in that last 3 minutes.
Indeed. The beauty of this sport is that Close will get a new campaign started, and we'll have 3 to find something. But yeah, like you say, the momentum was the way of player 1. Giles, who did some real bad work with those knees to the breadbasket. When he was able to put Close in the corner, he did some of this and some of that. The elbows were good. Close, he mounted a bit of a counter-offensive late in that round, but I think it was too little too late. The judges surely persuaded the way of the Eight Blades fighter Giles, who's looking so good so early in his career and signs of some real promise to come in the future.
Indeed, as we've seen plenty of Muay Thai Victoria and Australian Muay Thai's future already this evening here at Roots. Plenty to come. Close and Giles have 3 minutes to settle this account, or let it be audited by 3 people ringside, as Giles now stalking Close into the corner.
Yeah, backed him up good there. Close parries down the lead hand to find a home for the right elbow. Walking Close and the team at Honor Martial Arts rustle up in this round. Wide-eyed as Close, the more experienced of the two, no doubt. Coming off a bit of momentum into this fight. What can confidence do for Close? Giles a great neck, isn't he? He hasn't stopped marching forward since the opening bell. It looks like he's got a ton left in the tank, Stephen.
Does. Giles just pressuring close here. Now back into the corner, throwing the knees, looking again for that. He connected that time, although not 100%. Enough to take some more of the health away here from close. This is bad news. The Slayer is critical at the moment as Giles looking to finish, or at least get a count here with those razor sharp knees. Superman punch there from close. Again with the knees. Oh, down goes close. He's going to enjoy a count, and that is it. Nathan Giles takes the victory here over Chris Close in the third round. Those knees proved too much, and he takes another victory here at Roots.
And a little bit of acrobatics from Nathan Giles. It was Circus du Soleil at the Melbourne Pavilion to celebrate that one. The knee, it was, you know, you felt it was eventually going to find its way to the head as Giles targeted the body. He went to the body time and time again. He was able to pull down that head of Giles, and one connected, two connected, and he was sat down on his haunches and said to Jeb, "I've had enough, mate, call this one off." But a fantastic fight while it lasted, and Giles just marches on.
Well, those last two knees, putting a little postscript, exclamation.
Ladies and gentlemen, 1 minute and 29 seconds into round number 3. This fight ended, declaring him winner via TKO, Nathan Giles.
Nathan Giles and the 8-Blade team will take the victory by TKO.